Have you ever clicked on an accordion header only to find it doesn't focus on the first question? It's frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to solve the issue of focusing on the first question in your accordion when you click on the header. I totally get it. You want your accordion to behave intuitively, showing the first question when you expand it. You're not alone in this struggle, and many developers face similar challenges. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. One user asked, "How can I make my accordion focus on the first question of PHP when I click on the header?" They shared a JS Fiddle link where the last question appears instead. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what's happening here? When you click on the PHP header, the accordion is programmed to show the last question instead of the first one. This can happen due to how the focus is set in your JavaScript code. Let's break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a great tip at the end that will help you ensure your accordion works perfectly every time. To begin solving the user's issue, we need to ensure that when the PHP accordion is clicked, it focuses on the first question. The first step is to modify the click event for the PHP panel. Next, we need to ensure that the first question in the PHP section is visible when the panel is opened. This can be achieved by adding a small delay before focusing on the first question. Now, let's ensure that the first question is actually visible when the PHP section is opened. We can do this by ensuring the collapse function is triggered correctly. Finally, the user should test the accordion functionality to confirm that clicking on the PHP header now correctly focuses on the first question. Fun fact, did you know that the first accordion was invented in the early 19th century? Just like coding, it takes practice to get the right notes. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using jQuery to scroll to the top of the panel when it is opened. They recommend using the shown.bs.collapse event to trigger the scroll action. Additionally, if you want to scroll to the panel heading instead, you can adjust the scroll position by subtracting a value from the top offset. Now, let's see a response from a different user. This user explains that the issue arises from the hierarchical structure of the accordion. When you click on a question, it scrolls to the first element with the in class, which is added by Bootstrap to the active panel body. To focus on the first question of PHP, you need to capture the last panel body with the in class. Additionally, if you close the PHP accordion while leaving the questions open, reopening it will scroll to the last open child accordion, as it is the last element with the in class. Here's the tip I promised. Always ensure that your focus targets the specific element you want to highlight. This will save you from future headaches and make your UI more user-friendly. And there you have it. Your accordion should now focus on the first question when you click on the header. Remember, refining your code is key to a smooth user experience. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our next video on enhancing your web components.